All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rach. My name is Anton Diaz,
And
founder
I'm
of Our Awesome Planet. And
and I'm Rach Diaz. And we have Marita and Alyana Laddaran of Hearts and Bells.
Yes.
hi, good
Hi.
afternoon. So we're so excited always to talk to entrepreneurs, no, especially food entrepreneurs. And I know it's the stories are very interesting. Saan ba kayo? Where are you
Located.
located?
Oh, actually, we're here in Binondo, Manila.
Oh,
Oh, Binondo.
Yeah,
Binondo, Manila.
that's where the company was started. Actually,
Wow, ang layo pala.
and how long is
You want
Hearts and Bells? What's the story of Hearts and Bells?
Yeah, the story is started when I took up some courses in decorating to make my own wedding cake. So it started way back 1997. So the first cake that I did was my own wedding cake, and then
Wow.
after that, yeah, and after that, just orders just uh, come already, and then there are referrals.
because
Uh,
my mom wanted to stay at home with me and my sister, so she wanted to find like a job that she could do at home while taking care of us. So the thing that she thought of was, well, since she could make cakes, she just continue it as a business, and I guess that's how it grew from there. She started here at home, and then um, slowly like expanded to like stores and catering to like hotels or parties and weddings. Yeah.
All right. So let's start. We'll start. Just start with a short video.
Sure.
All right. Thank you. And we're here talking to thank you for All right. Good afternoon. For those watching in the replay, we're talking to Hearts and Bells with Marita and Alyana Laddaran. Tama, no? Laddaran.
Yes, correct.
And we're talking to them about their cakes. I know you guys are very popular for the cakes. So maybe can you tell us what happened during the quarantine, before the quarantine, and after during the quarantine?
Actually, well, for my mom, uh, the business model actually of Hearts and Bells is, I guess since it started in 1997, it's a little bit more old school in a sense na we actually have stores that's kiosks and malls, and then we sell our cakes to like hotels and people in the wedding industry. So that was like life before quarantine. But then, like, quarantine happened and then someone nakakabigla siya kasi you can't go to the malls anymore, you can't sell anymore, nobody's having parties, nobody's having weddings kasi gatherings aren't allowed. So during quarantine, we really had to do something and shift and basically change our business model, to adapt to life in quarantine. So actually, that's why we're offering our more variations of our ready-made cakes already, so that people can enjoy and celebrate at home. While at the same time, we're still offering customized cakes, but we deliver it to your house.
Ano yan? So mostly customized cakes yung business nyo before, or paano ba?
Yes, about 70% is on customized cakes because we are targeting those. That's our niche market for celebrations, for weddings,
Mhm.
and yeah, mostly 70% customized cakes.
Wow. During this quarantine, so we publish a lot of lists, no, mga for delivery. You know what's the hottest list that we had during the quarantine? It was about cakes. So there's actually a lot of people ordering cakes. And I guess for special occasions and maybe just to, have some to indulge during the quarantine. So
Yes.
I know we wanted to get to know your food through the cake, the actual cake itself. So we have there. Maybe can you explain this cake?
That cake is actually a recipe that my mom developed when she started the company. So that recipe is actually 23 years old, right? Yeah. So um, this recipe has been sort of tweaked, refined, and I guess you can say perfected over the years to the product that you see in front of you today. So it's a chocolate cake with coffee filling in between, and then it's coated in a chocolate ganache. And then there are strawberries, blueberries, and grapes that top it. So just to give it a little bit of contrast on the flavors and textures.
Oo. Hindi, we're
He wanted to try, but I told him we haven't taken a photo of it.
Uh,
Wait,
so what do you call this cake?
actually, it's just our signature chocolate cake with strawberries, blueberries, and grapes. It's actually a very lengthy name.
Yeah, actually, strawberry cakes are very popular these days, also in the quarantine. So it was
Yes, yes.
interesting. Wala bang problem na ang supply ng strawberries?
No naman, we have a steady supplier for strawberries.
And they're from Baguio or Benguet?
No, they're actually imported from the state.
Driscoll, ganun?
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Malaki siya and mas matamis versus
The local
the local strawberries.
Oo. It's okay. So we're going to try it. We're so excited to try it. Wow. So like so this is a cake that is not parang your signature cake. How much would a cake like this cost?
Currently that's an 8x5 cake, so it's very tall, right? So it's around 2,200.
it's a 3-tier. It's a parang 3.
Yeah, it's a 3-layer cake, but the layers are quite thick, kaya it's quite tall. And then so we priced it at 2,200.
Oh, that's good pricing and value. 2,200.
Parang ayaw ko hiwain. Wow. Sana pala.
Sandali. Ano?
Wala na.
I-video natin.
Wala na.
Sandali
Palit na niluwa.
Wow, yeah. So excited. Wait.
Wait, dapat ata mas malaki. Wait. Sorry. Hindi ko masyado malaki.
And what are the so when people
Oh,
okay.
Kasi
So when people are ordering customized cakes, anong kailangan nyo for them for you to customize the cake?
Anong base?
Personally, the right, what they really want, what they want us to express on the cake itself, like their hobby or anything that they love, and then we'll put everything in sugar, and then hopefully they will like it. But whenever we do design something, we always let them see the design first and let them approve it first before we do the actual cake.
usually we have a catalog. So for example, you don't want to think of a design anymore. We'll show you all of the cakes that we've done in the past, and then some people, they just decide and choose from there. But there are some people who really want something very, very personalized, or something that they thought of or drew So usually they give us the drawing or the picture, and then they ask us to see if it's, let's say, possible to execute. Then we draw it out for them, we try it out for them, and then yun na, that's the finished product. Oh. I don't think there's sound, right?
So, can you? So this is chocolate cake with coffee in the middle, tama?
Yes,
Yes.
the coffee lettering, yes.
Pero pwede pa rin sa kids to.
Yeah, definitely. The amount of coffee is very minimal naman. Just to give it a little extra kick.
Ang sarap ah. And what are the other popular cakes that you have aside from
I'm
this?
sorry.
Other popular cakes. So we have our caramel cake that we usually ice with buttercream flowers naman, but we can also top it with strawberries, blueberries, and grapes. That's actually a pretty popular flavor also. We also have carrot cake. That's one of our more popular flavors as well. What we do is we combine the carrots, walnuts, as well as pineapple into that carrot pineapple walnut cake. And we also have other flavors. The
We have banana chocolate chip. So they are also popular ones that we offer.
because a lot of people like different flavors. So what we try to do is to give them a lot of options for what to put inside their fondant cakes. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. So now we're going to the customized cakes. We're so excited to unbox this from Hearts and Bells. I know it's very special cake, and Father's Day is coming up. For some families out there who wants to give a special cake for their dads. And ano bang brief natin dito? Ano with the cake?
What our awesome signifies and what you are doing right now.
Mm. And
So, I gave them a peg,
okay.
right?
Yes.
So before we open this, paano nyo plinan tong cake na to?
So we asked you what you'd prefer to see on your cake, and
Yes.
then after we got like sort of like feedback from you, that's when we started your more creative process. So we kind of the both of us, and then along with our team, so like our artists and our decorators. So we thought about what cake you would enjoy, something that you would like. So that's what we came up with. Sana we kind of made it in theme with I guess your life and your career as a blogger. So yeah, that's what it's inspired
And the
from.
man behind our awesome planet.
And
So we have
how long does it take? For example, if normally, what's your lead time when people ask for a customized
Customized
cake
cake.
like this?
it depends. It depends how complex it is. So if it's very very complex, some of them takes about 2 weeks and then, or a week or two. But if it's not too complex, it's about a day or two will do.
Okay. So for Father's Day, pwede pa to. Abot pa.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. All right, let's open it.
Okay, we'll open it.
All right.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Paano ba binubuksan tong cake na ganito?
Slowly.
Actually,
You open it on the side?
for example, wedding or party, our staff actually takes it out of the box and sets it up na sa venue mismo. Pero ngayon, syempre iba na kasi it's delivered to your home. So usually people just open the box at the side.
Wow.
I'll just get it from. Ay, hindi.
Can you get it?
Yes. Ano na?
Pwedeng sirain na lang to, no? Hindi.
Definitely.
Oh. Wow!
Okay.
Dali. Can you remove it? Yon!
Yay!
Wow!
Don't you like it?
Dito.
Ang puti! Thank you.
Wow, so can you
nice.
explain this or share?
So, ito yung planet.
Yes. Kasi the way you like, your career is a blogger, and your blog is called Our Awesome Planet. So that's sort of where we jump from na. Since your blog is called Our Awesome Planet, we wanted you to be sitting on top of the earth. Kasi I think Our Awesome Planet pertains to our planet. And then around you is the rest of the solar system naman. Yeah.
Oo. Ito, pakita.
Ano pa pakita ko?
Pakita niyo to. Hindi, nag-reflect eh. But may drew this parang mga planets.
Yes. Oh,
So, I don't know.
Nakikita mo?
Tingnan, nakikita nyo. It's our awesome planet sa gitna. And then may planet A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, there's planets all around. And then, so when they saw the cake, sabi nila, our awesome planet nga. Ang galing. I love it actually.
Thank you.
So,
thank you also.
can you just describe, edible ba lahat yan? Or what is it made of?
The bottom layer is edible. The blue one with the dark blue, and that's made out. The flavor inside that cake is a banana chocolate chip.
Wow.
Gusto mo ilagay dito?
Popular flavor yung banana chocolate chip.
Bakit? Oh, why is that popular?
You know how you parang, di ba nagka-food trend din na a lot of people were baking banana bread at home? So, I think it's just something that people really, really like. I guess you can't fail in with a combination of banana and chocolate.
Okay. And then the planets.
The planets they're made out of sugar, but nothing
Okay.
inside.
So, hindi pwedeng kainin.
No.
Technically, pero baka you can get,
Pero hindi namin nagtatago to, no? Can we keep this? Baka langgamin kami.
For a couple of weeks. They're made out of sugar, but since sugar absorbs moisture in the air, after a few weeks there will be dots, but you can keep it for a couple of weeks.
Wow. And napaka-intricate nung these are the artwork. How did you guys do it? May mga artists kayo that does that?
We have artists and decorators.
So our team is quite talented naman when they make yung mga figurines and stuff.
Wow nga.
So ito, how many days did you make it?
Sorry?
How many days did you make it?
About 2.5 to 3 days. Yeah.
Wow. Ang galing. Bakit Hearts and Bells pala ang tawag sa company?
Hearts and Bells pertains. I started for the as a wedding cake supplier. That's why we chose Hearts and Bells pertaining to wedding, until we branch out for pastries and already for children's cakes. But it really started for wedding cakes.
Wow.
What are your other pastries? What pastries do you make?
We have caramel cake. We have carrot pineapple. We also have our mamons and saimadas, but everything are pre-ordered, so they will be freshly baked.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So what do you think about what's next for the event scene, the wedding industry? What do you think? What will happen next?
Definitely tough to say how things are going to look. I don't think na the event scene or the wedding scene will return within the year. Sad to say because of the coronavirus. Hopefully, the outlook next year would be better, like come let's say vaccine or better, or maybe we can better control the virus. But as of now, we're not expecting a lot of let's say bookings for big gatherings or for very big weddings. So I guess what we're trying to do now as a business is try to pivot and try to transition to online selling already and try to cater to the market through delivering like to their homes because we still recognize the people will always still want to celebrate because despite the circumstances every day there's still something to celebrate, whether it's somebody's birthday, an anniversary, a very special occasion. So we really want to still connect to that market and to serve our customers.
So, before we wrap up this call, this stream, it's quite interesting that it's a mother and daughter tandem. Was this intentional or how did it happen?
Actually, no, I'm still studying right now. I'm still a university student, but because of COVID, I don't have school anymore. And because my mom is medyo nasanay to an older fashioned business model where you do like as in physical store selling to people. What I'm doing right now is just trying to help her to sort of transition digitally. But I've always liked baking. Um, Ever since, maybe because I grew up with it. And then I actually, after high school, I actually went to baking school also. So I kind of have know-how about how the business works. So as of now, yeah, I'm just doing my best to try to pitch in and help the company through this time.
Yeah, and I have problems with recipes or anything that I need to ask. I consult her already because she's very good in baking.
Wow. Well, what are you taking in college? Ano ba? Digital marketing ba? Or
So not at all.
anything related?
I'm taking up accounting. Sobrang tayo yung course ko from what I'm doing now. Pero I'm enjoying it naman.
Okay. And so far, you're doing digital marketing for your for your business. What have been your learning so far?
So I've mostly been using Instagram and Facebook. Syempre, it was a little bit tough at first because you're starting from a very small base of people. So when you launch a product, you don't necessarily reach all the people that you want to reach. So I guess now we're lucky. Now we meet people like you, Anton and Rach, because you guys have really helped us sort of get our product out there. Because the both of us genuinely believe naman after tasting our products again and again, now we have a really good product. We just want to be able to share it with everybody else. So I realized na it's not going to be easy, definitely, using just Instagram and Facebook because generally these are just the only means of reaching our market now. But we hope that we'd be able to grow the business because we want to continue sharing sort of like the passion that we have for baking and delivering good quality cakes to everybody.
Yeah. Galing. So,
Pwede na mag-retire si Mami.
now we're impressed with the cake and ang sarap nung the strawberry chocolate cake, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. So good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Any last message maybe?
Have any last message?
I hope everybody stays safe during this quarantine. And I hope to see you guys on the other side of this. And we'll continue baking. So give us a call if you want to order any of our cakes. Thank you.
How can they contact you or what's the best way?
What's the best way to
We have
contact us?
we have Instagram and Facebook. So we have our handlebar is hearts and bells. So it's N, the letter N instead of and. Yeah, so they can contact us through there. And then through our channels, you can also see our phone numbers and our email. If they, yeah, actually our stores are open. We have
we have
the
6 stores.
Yeah, we have 6 stores
We
open.
have in SM Bacoor, SM South, SM MOA, Lucky Chinatown Mall, SM San Lazaro, and also SM North EDSA.
Yeah. So for people who prefer to communicate with somebody in person, then yeah, those are options. Those are options, and also you can pick up your cakes from there if you prefer not to come all the way down to Manila.
Yeah. Kamusta yon yung mga stores in the malls? Are there people going, preparing to go?
Okay, the stores in the mall is quite challenging now. Like I just this morning I heard that my SM
Alis ka
Bacoor
lang.
is quite experiencing some difficulty because the people there per barangay they have time to go to the mall. So it's very limited time, and also we are only allowed to open from 11 to 6. So we cannot get those people who normally shops after after work. So it's really quite challenging. We normally we had a lot of traffic there, so it was reduced by just talking about 20% traffic, or just 10 to 20%. So we really have to go online.
Yeah. So what happened na lang is we sort of converted the stores to pickup stations instead, so people can choose to pick up their customized cakes and whatever pastries that they order from us there instead.
Mm. But you deliver, di ba? You can also deliver.
We also have an in-house delivery team. So
So that's the strong point of our company, because our logistics are really, we started quite a lot of drivers and vans because we deliver to the hotels. So right now, since they're not having events, these are all converted to deliver to private customers. That we call them individual customers. So we're I think we're good in that place.
Okay.
May question ako. How do you store this? I mean, can it stay at room temperature for a day? This one?
No, that has to be the one in the blue one. That has to be kept already in the chiller. And it will
Okay.
usually kasi we'll eat that naman within a few days.
Uh, we'll pull in some comments lang. May mga comments pala tayo.
Sure.
So from
Tiffany, wow, that chocolate cake looks so good. Indeed, it is. So, Neris, heart. John, favorite cake brand.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yes, Wawawi. Joe, they have the best cake. What's your
Thank
favorite,
you.
Joe? Oh, that cake looks amazing.
yes. All right.
Yes.
That's it. So thank you so much. I think there's a lot of people looking for cakes for celebrations at home.
Especially
Yes.
for Father's Day.
For Father's Day. Like,
No.
just a quick question lang for budgeting. How much should people budget for a customized cake? So this is to a customized cake like this, or smaller or bigger. How much typically would it cost?
About 5,000 as a price to start with is already okay. Yeah.
We can adjust naman, like depending on your budget. And then syempre, if you do, if your cake is a lot less complicated, then it wouldn't cost as much. But yeah, definitely, when you contact us, usually what we ask is what your budget is, what you want to work with. Then we work around that so that we can give you options. Mhm.
Okay. And usually taller cakes ba? This is what you call a medium cake or a large cake?
Yeah,
Ano
we
ba?
consider that a medium cake. Yeah.
Mm,
Around how much is this?
That one we can that for that cake that's about 15,000.
wow. Thank you.
Parang hindi ko na makain to.
No, like ang ganda ng concept.
Yes.
Yuki, look.
Look.
No,
Say. Yeah.
Bye.
Hi.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank
having
you,
us.
Achi. Thank you, Achi. Thank you, Tita. Thank you, Auntie. All right. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you asked them what's that?
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marita.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us. And thank you for Thank you.
Can we eat now?
Wait. Kailangan ko pipicture.